So we recently got this 1971 cabover truck. We're going to start doing some maintenance on it here. When we first got it, we couldn't find half the gears. So it's a 1971 TranStar. This is International TranStar. The model number is 4070A as an apple, and it's a single axle Detroit diesel 671 in it. And it looks like some motorsports company out of Saltillo, Mississippi used to own it. Probably wouldn't be too hard to figure out who that was. I'm assuming they owned it secondhand, like in the 80s or early 90s maybe. All right, so let's start getting into it pretty hard here on the general maintenance stuff. Get the clutch linkage freed up and making it see if we can find all the gears in the shifter and so on. Now that clutch is a little hard to move. It's supposed to be like a roller ball there, kind of like it would pivot in a circle motion, and it's kind of ground flat like a letter D. So when you push on the pedal, it's very hard, and then it gets easy, and then it's hard. It's extremely difficult to do the clutch. Okay, so this has the 10-speed Road Ranger in here. I can't find. So first, no problem. Second, third, fourth, and fifth, on the H, I can't get to them no matter what I try. If I start over here, closer to second there, and work your way all the way over and go and there's just nothing. It comes to an end. You can't move it over any further, and it won't go up or down in either of those gears. Also, won't do it into 9th or 10th. So something's going on with the H pattern or something. So it's going to be a little bit of grind in there, but I can real easily go first, second, third. And then I got to hit the splitter and go to 6th, 7th, 8th. I was able to hit, but 9, 10, 4, and 5, never once found any of those gears. They're just not in the H. Not when driving, not when sitting here, nothing. Just not there. Try to go like to 4th and 5th. There's nothing, right? You can't get to go into anything over there, right? I could never get 4th or 5th or 9th or 10th, which is the same two gears. All right, it is 29 degrees out this morning. You can see my breath. I don't know if you can see it, but it's cold. Okay, let's see if she starts. No starting fluid or anything. I have the battery charger on it. Turn the key to on. You remember how to start it? Turn the key to on and then you press that button? Okay, were you trying it? Oh, okay. Whenever you're ready. Let me turn the jump pack on. I don't think, oh, it is, that's battery?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's the battery.
Didn't feel good in the way.
Oh, that is a, yeah, that's a nasty stink.
Yeah, it's going right into the cab.
Yeah, give it a shot. Rev it up a little bit. No smoke at all. None. Don't hit me with rocks. tires. I don't want to get hit with gravel. You know, the golf cart's spinning.
65.
Okay.
I feel like that's intentional.
That's definitely a little lower than it should be. Let's check these rear here. We're gonna bring these down to about 80. There's no weight on them. We're not gonna have a trailer on them.
These are all grease studs.
They should be, yeah. These I think he's probably got like 110 or some craziness.
60.
60?
Yeah.
Wow.
On the outer.
Okay, let's see what the inner's at. And there's no weight sitting on them, so they look like they're way overinflated.
59.
Okay.
58.
That blows my theory out of the water that I thought they were too inflated. I was gonna bring them down to 80 from like 110, but if they're already at like wow.
60 on the inner. I realized I had the shiny stuff on there. $65.
Okay, let's see if the steer tire's at. The steer tire has a lot more weight on it. So that one on the other side is definitely too low.
These tires are smaller than bus tires, right? Look like it. Definitely.
This ain't. This is a 12R 22.5, which is the same as what's on the bus.
Yeah, these are small.
What are they?
10R 225.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, 86, 7.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see if we can bend that step out, if it'll do it. Because when you're coming down out of there, you can't even see where the step's at because it's like bent up in under. It's like, guess where your foot goes. So let's try this big pry bar. Just hook it through there and maybe go down to the bottom one. Nope.
It comes off.
It's pretty solid in there. And I guess if you just know that it's just below, it's even with the little tab that sticks out, but that was sketchy for me getting out of there.
Foot there.
Okay, take the pressure off it, go that way, just a hair, and then pull that pin back, now come this way.
That's all of it, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And then you gotta have that pulled. Is the lever, is that the right way?
I just dropped it.
Okay. There it goes. Okay, hang on a second. I don't see the throttle pedal do anything crazy. Pedal's going down. Hang on a second. I don't think it's anywhere near its home yet. Keep going. I'm gonna watch the throttle pedal. It's fine. Nothing's tweaking on it yet. My tripod's probably gonna fall in there in a second. Yeah, that throttle linkage ain't moving a bit. Okay. Oh shit.
Down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let it down. Still keep the pressure on it though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's where that clutch pedal, it's worn a flat spot through there. That thing's not rotating like it's supposed to, and it's just scraping down the arm. So we're gonna try and get that all greased up and lubed up and freed up so it actually rolls and does what it's supposed to do. But yeah, you can see it's worn that flat spot in there because it's just scraping up and down the linkage. So we're going to start by cleaning everything up here on the shifting linkages. Scraping all the old grease off of everything and then re-grease it. I think under all this crap, I think I found the grease fitting. Sure did. And that was when that was done last. Okay, so we got the Hercules Harbor Freight grease gun here, and we have the lock and lube attachment on it. Grab the gun. Just locked it on there. Go ahead and start greasing it. Until you see new grease coming out from somewhere. Yeah, pushing some shit out like here. That'll be taking it somewhere. Going to the wiggle it around. Nothing coming out yet? No. A lot of grease. It's definitely taking it. It's finally starting to come out of the top on there. And that's the color of the grease that we're putting in it. So there was nothing in it. You know, I thought it would push out some old first. But there must have been nothing in there. I'm sure that's more nice. And so that grease fitting was completely hidden by years and years of dirt and stuff, so it's not seen maintenance. Push it out everywhere now. That's good. I mean, there's like no old grease there at all.
No, means it was empty.
Like there must be a grease fitting around here somewhere too. That's a mud dog. Hey, there's a grease fitting.
Maybe do a kingpin with the tire on. That was easy.
Okay, and then use the screwdriver to pry that cap off of there. Is there oil down in the bottom of it?
Like just sitting and floating around?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. We sucked it all out. Side of the piston looks nice. It's not all scratched up at all. Don't really have any oil down there on this side. I'll check the other side out. We switched to blue grease in our gun here.
Say this gasket is old.
Surprised it's coming off that easy though.
Yeah. Cork comes in there. Coming off like the paint.
Okay. So that's fifth? Or fourth and fifth? Is that what you're in?
It's second, third. Reverse. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth.
I don't think it clicked. There you go. So go fourth and keep doing fourth and fifth. Okay. There you go. Now let's grease the shit out of it. Go ahead and do the slip yoke on the steering shaft for the steering column. There's a slip yoke on there, and then go ahead and hit that U-joint. And I think there's a U-joint inside the truck too. See this slip here. Can you get to it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Is there a U-joint inside the truck?
It's in between.
Oh, there's another one up there too, inside the truck I saw. That's the steering gearbox plug. Not a hint of any lubrication in there. Okay, got everything lubed up, greased up real good on here. We're gonna start lowering this down. One thing you gotta make sure is that gear shifter goes through the hole when we start lowering it down. So if you wanna, do I have to pump it up to get that arm out, or will it come out?
No, you have to pump it. It's sitting on it right now. Down a little bit.
It's coming. I didn't want to go too fast. I think you're clear. Oops, I hit that. Gotta go back up. Okay, pull that back out. Ready? Okay, hop in there. See how the pedals do. Clutch feel a hell of a lot better?
Yeah.
That one shouldn't feel any different. Steering wheel, jiggle it just a little. Okay. Yeah, don't go too far when it's not moving. I just want to get some grease in there. But the clutch pedal is a completely different thing, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Everything on here was just rusted and corroded, and none of the linkages had any grease in them. And once we greased everything up, and then we were able to start getting the gears, and now it goes into all the gears no problem. So I'm glad it wasn't anything major with it. What's the air pressure at? 0? Load testing all 3 of these batteries. They're individually disconnected right now, and they're all right at the very minimum of the fail part for a load test. So they're right at the edge of the red there on all 3 of them. One of them's had the battery terminals melted off of it. On the previous one of the starters stuck on it, and so he like threaded in a bolt into the lead, and it's a little bit loose in there. So they need to be replaced. But this thing's starting with 3 charged batteries, like it should start with 1. Okay, so now after I did the load test on them, let's see how our surface charge would happen there. So they're all about the same. They're just disconnected from each other. And they were really on the low end. Dropping down to about 10 volts when I had them on the thing there. So they're all pretty much the same. That's good. Like I said, if you have trouble finding the gear, let up on the clutch a little bit and then it'll go right in. Straight. Turn the headlights on. Yeah, they work. Step on the brake. That is not working. Wait, it got brighter. Release the brake.
Not bad.
Huh, it just stayed dead. Turn the headlights off. Step on the brake. Yeah, we are not getting brake. And then now I have something, yeah. What was that?
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the headlight?
Yeah, but there's one for drive and one for park.
Ah.
Well, it's the same thing, but you just go if you want it in park or drive.
Yeah, they're still on. But stepping on the brake does nothing, right?
I don't think so.
Step on it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's very dim. And then that's with the headlights on?
Yeah.
Headlights off? So it is. Headlights on. And that's only because the turn signal's on right now?
Yep.
Turn signal's off and there's nothing? Okay. out of the way over there so we got room to get that other bus out too. What? Yeah. So I want to figure out where that stop lamp, the brake switch is at. It's an air pressure switch, a little rubber diaphragm in it. When you step on the brakes, the diaphragm comes up and completes a circuit and turns on the brake lights. I want to find where that's at. I'm going to look in behind the dashboard first, or look for an airline up there. I didn't see anything back here. I didn't see anything on the rear axle. I was trying to follow the airlines back here, and it's usually a little round thing that screws into an airline, and there's like two wires on it. It'll be easy enough to add one somewhere, anywhere to get the brake lights working. That's no big deal. These are magnetic, so I can move these wherever I want to. I just have them sitting there right now. Obviously, we're not going to leave them there. The battery started real strong this morning on it. I never really did a tour of everything here, so it's got an ignition switch over there. That's master key on off. That's the start button up there. The speedometer is not currently working. The tachometer does work. We're working on the headlights. The dome lights work. Oil pressure works. Air pressure works. Water temperature does not work. I haven't checked if the alternator works right now or not. And this is not hooked up either. This is the parking brake to release. That's for the tractor protection. We don't have that hooked up. That's that dry road switch we talked about. Windshield washer. These are the wipers. That is windshield wiper. The air wipers on this thing. I never even checked. A vent for outside air. Defroster. The main thermostat. That's for the fans. That's how you shut the engine off. And that's the emergency stop. And then there's a sleeper heat switch back there. There we go. A little bit of storage there. The road gear 30-watt boost. I haven't got this to power on. Down the hill or should I go back there?
You decide.
I'll go down the hill. Down the hill's a little sketchy. So far, not too bad. You just let it idle down in gear. My videographer is quitting. Kelly? Why don't you want to do it anymore?
Because my breakfast is ready to come up.
How come? Is it too bouncy?
I think you gave me whiplash.
Those were really good smooth shifts. Good deer to come up the hill. And now we got that transmission and clutch all worked out. It shifts really nice. I didn't grind it at all. Hey look, I left the ladder for me to get out. I can park next to it.
It's okay.
What?
It's okay.
Really need to wash the windshield. I know it's like lipstick on a pig, but I need to clean the windshield. It's pretty dirty. So I'm gonna get new shocks for it. We'll see if that makes a little bit of a difference. It's so bouncy, it's crazy. I mean, you expect it to be bouncy because it's a single axle bobtail with no trailer on it. So it's gonna be extra bouncy to begin with that too, and it's got leaf springs, no air suspension. So hopefully changing the shocks will help a little bit with the bounciness. Yeah, there's not even shocks on the rear axle of this. It's leaf springs, and obviously it's made to have a lot of weight on it, so it's extra bouncy.